this episode of Ironbark MX, I returned to a track that previously defeated both myself and the KTM 500. In all honesty, it almost made me feel like I had no place being on an enduro bike. Last time around, I was absolutely exhausted, pushed to my limits of endurance on the bike, and with a combination of rocky terrain, fallen trees, rain, and hours in the saddle, I had the shits. With fuel running low, energy lower, and defeated morale, I turned around and endured the slog home. Little did I know, I was almost at the end, but that didn't matter. I had spent months thinking about this track that had defeated me, and before I left Queensland for good, I was going to finish it. So here I am, more fuel on board, more weight on board, and a combination of determination and a fuck you attitude. No matter what, I'm gonna make it to the end. This episode of Ironbark MX is called Forestry. Rightio. Good afternoon everyone. You're joining me right as I've hit the dirt, heading on what is by far going to be my hardest adventure ride so far, and I call it an adventure ride because I've packed gear. So I've got the Mojave saddlebags, which are only small. I've got a bedroll and 4 litres of fuel, tools, food, that sort of thing. It's a very lightweight setup because this track we're heading into is pretty intense. Last time I did it I couldn't make the whole way because I didn't have a long range fuel tank. So I've got about 8 litres of extra fuel up front plus the 4 on the back to get this ride done. You can do it in one day there and back, but I wanted to make an adventure, a trip out of it, have a camp. It's a beautiful area, so you'll see how nice it is. And yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be an intense little trip with all the extra weight that we don't really need. Let's get stuck in. Track sort of begins at this sort of fire trail track that goes right up to the top of the hill, and then you quickly turn into a rainforest track that is overgrown, underused, rocky, wet, and pretty intense. But this fire trail is a good little warm up to get up the hill. Do you know what I've got on that I don't usually have on? Enduro tyres, and the grip is unreal. fat. There you are. I just hit something. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, that's just shit. Righto gang, I'm going to have to turn the video off for this. This is not what I want to do. Alright, we put him out of his misery. It's fucking shit because I really like wallabies. If it was a roo, I wouldn't really care all that much. Right, so this is where the fun begins. This is the old Forestry Camp, I think, for the workers. Something like that. The old station, so yeah, I guess a camp. Everything's holding on nice and tight. Significantly less wet than last time I was up here. It was raining last time I was up here, so creeks aren't going to be an issue, and the track will be a lot drier. It was pretty intense last time because it was just so wet, and this red sort of clay, once it gets wet, it's insane. I feel so unfit. I don't know if I was prepared for a ride like this today. Already struggling with fitness, I knew by the end of the ride I'd be in the hurt locker, but no amount of pain can ever take away from the natural beauty of an Australian rainforest. If there was anything I had learned about Forestry Road on the first attempt, it was that it was unrelenting. Just when you think there might be an easy section, it hits you harder. Just when you think you might be close to the end, you're not even halfway. And when you don't think you could handle another mistake, it kicks you in the guts just to show you who's boss. Well, I was only early into the track when it decided to set the tone of my ride to come.
This track is just a pinch slap waiting to happen. Oh, that is sharp. Fuck. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, I thought it was just a fucking fern. Look at that. Oh, that's not good. Well, how's that? I think it nearly ripped my fucking bicep out of my arm. It's all swelled up, I don't know why. Got a big fucking nipple on my arm. What the fuck, dude? Those things are fucking sharp, dude. Let's hope that holds on. Imagine if that was my neck.
So the track had the first laugh, but I was still determined, and starting late in the day, my priority was to make up some good ground and scout potential campsites for the night. I was dusted off and there was nothing to do but get stuck in.
Oh, I'm fucking covered in mud now. That's my bed tonight. We should be coming down to Keelbottom Creek. Oh, there it is. So this is a viable campsite for the night. Just depends where I end up.
Whether you ride enduro, or you're an adventure rider, or you stick to the streets, we are all united by the love for two wheels and the freedom it affords us. Personally, my bikes have pulled me from the darkest places I have ever been in my life. Bikes may hurt your body, and there exists an inherent danger that any time we get on one, it could be the last. But there is no feeling of being alive like the feeling when you rip the throttle and push your mind and instincts to their absolute limits.
It's a full-time job, this track. Here you are. Another viable campsite. Plenty of wood. This could be home for the night. Oh yeah, baby.
So I had found home for the night, but I had forgotten that the next 2 hours is by far the hardest part of the track, and I was already reaching fatigue. But as I said, there was no stopping until the end, and no matter how useless I became, I wouldn't stop ticking along. Fucking vine. Made my life about 1,000 times easier. Not that anything about this track is very easy.
start at least. Oh, that's not a good start. So I had a heap of fun trying to get down here and up there last time, and I ended up didn't know that there's a track around there, but it's a bit drier now, so I need to give this hill the fuck you and say I fucking got up it with no run up. Ah, fuck's sake. That's mechanicking. This fucking little hill keeps fucking me up. Just because I know the camera won't do me any justice, that's a tree growing vertical. That's the angle of the ground, and it's not much different here. You get the gist of how steep that is, and then this soupy shit is my run up. One more go, and if not, I'm taking the cheetah track, and this hill will have beat me again. The motherfucker. I just don't know whether to go up this bit or up there, because this bit's a lot steeper. That's nearly there. I count that as a total fucking win. And I don't care what any of you say. Yeah, so I think I got to this point and it was a bit more overgrown and I didn't have the big fuel tank and I was just like shit, because I had used a fair bit and I was thinking fuck, I need to get home yet, and I turned around, not today. So there you go, I was very close last time. I did think I was close. Just in case anyone was wondering if it's hot. It's fucking hot. It's not fucking spooky at all. Righto, we're gonna head back to camp now, hopefully pretty quick because it's 4:50. So it's obviously not a fast moving track, but I won't be messing about as much on the way back. So I should see you at camp. Alright, situation. I've run out of water, which is my fault for not bringing enough. I am close back to where I was going to camp, but I think I might push home, which will mean we're probably going to be battling the sun to get home. Probably won't get out of here before dark, but that's alright. I've got this festy cut all up my arm, so I should probably get home and clean that out anyway, rather than camp and let it soak in the funky ass water that I've been crossing through in the puddles. So yeah, we'll get home.
I had finally made it to the end of the track, but circumstances changed and camping without good water wasn't something I wanted to do. So I had to make the trek home, but just for good measure, fatigue was well and truly set in and the track had one final testing moment for me before I could make good ground and get home.
I am being a complete fucking idiot, eh? What the fuck is wrong with me? Pick the bike up. Why the fuck is it in fucking neutral?
right. We're virtually out. We're just onto that fire trail that leads up into that rainforest track. It's 7 PM. I think I started around 12:31. You know, half an hour, 45 minutes of filming shit. So it's a good 6-hour ride. Maybe if you're better than me, you could do it a bit quicker, but I'm no Graham Jarvis. I am glad I'm out. My arm's fucking hurting, so get home, clean that up, have some food, bit of rest. Thank you for watching another video from Ironbark MX.